Hello and welcome to Adventures in Gold Rush, Switzerland.
Today, we're going to be going down to the river and checking some holes and showing you guys the chaos that is here and how many people are actually digging holes. Then we're going to go back and explain to you some rules that we learned here that we couldn't find on the internet. So, stay tuned.
Yes.
First time out?
Yeah!
We have found gold.
Digging in the dirt.
Adventures in Gold Rush, baby! We're going to look at other people's holes. That joke never gets old, does it, Fred?
Yeah.
As we can see here, it looks kind of like a graveyard. And those little stones right there, that means this is somebody's spot and you shouldn't dig here. Just so you know, there's another hole right there. There's another hole right there, another hole there, hole, 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 hole. Everywhere holes.
Holes, holes, holes.
Yes, indeed. So it's a lot more dug up than I thought it would be, and that makes it very exciting for me, you know? Because it's everywhere dug out, ausgebeutelt. What's ausgebeutelt in English?
I don't know. Oh, you ask me? I don't know. Ausgebeutet, you know, you... I don't know.
Too much dug out. Everybody's just raping this place for gold. But we found out also that in August and September, the heavy rains coming, it washes all the gold, so you have new gold distributed. So that's the main time to be checking. Yeah. Here's some more big holes right here. Put a rock right there. Normally, oh, there's the stack of rocks right over there.
Maybe we can.
You can guys see those right there?
That's a good hole, eh?
Huh? That's a big hole right there. This guy's got a big hole, but it's not that deep. Maybe. We can look if you want.
I will.
Right here's a really big hole.
Yeah. We have to look here, maybe.
Another really big hole. Holes everywhere, everywhere. There's another one right there. Woo! They continue down that way. There we go. So you guys can see what we're talking about, man. Really a lot of holes everywhere. It's like, where do you dig? They're just everywhere here. So
let's go over there, have a look. Maybe there's no hole and we can dig a hole. I will try it here the last days, but I think the other hole there, we have to move big rocks and it's difficult without tools, you know. And so maybe we will find something here on the, that's just a photo Rhein, you know. And here, somewhere here, we found the biggest nugget in Switzerland.
he was sniping in the water.
Yeah.
So out there somewhere. That's where I need to look with the metal detectors, out there when the water's low.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go back to camp and just show you guys a visual of the tools that are allowed to use here and the tools that you cannot use. And we'll talk some about some laws, because we had an episode in the pre-season where we explained the laws in Switzerland, and those are the laws that we could actually find online and everything in calling. But when you actually get here, the rules are totally different than you know, what we found. You can only dig from here to here, but things like that. There's only certain places where you're allowed to dig.
Yeah, we talk about later. Some news, different laws. Yeah, that's very important for you.
Here we are, right up there. There's the Rhein, there's the Rhein Madel. and then they both join and meet right here and go on down. This is a big inside curve right here.
Okay. You know what I'm saying is, tools like this are not allowed. This is a law that we didn't know before we came here. But this is a tool you never use it here, because if they catch you, you have to pay minimum 1,000 Schweizer Franken.
Up to 2,000.
Or maybe 2,000. And then they take all your equipment and even the gold that you found. Important is, don't use this tool.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
All right,
And
cool.
one guy, Tony told us, one guy, they catch him twice. He's so stupid. He left this fucking tool on the tree, and in the morning a fisherman was walking and saw that tool and calls, of course,
Gold police.
gold police. Gold hunting police.
Yeah.
And then he have to pay, I don't know, a lot of money. And they took all the stuff and all the equipment and the gold. So
Crazy.
crazy,
Okay.
crazy.
Deal, gangster. Boom. That's what I'm talking about, bro. All right, welcome back.
Hello.
We are at camp now, and we're going to talk about the things that are allowed and show you some things that are not allowed. So,
All right, I will start with the equipment what is allowed for prospecting for gold. So I start with the sluice box. The sluice box is allowed, but only until 1 meter 20. I don't know how many feet it is. 1 meter 20.
less
So,
than this.
Yeah.
More than this, I mean. More than this. This is within the limit.
yeah, and a shovel is allowed, a big one, a small one. Yeah. So buckets are allowed, and the classifier even is allowed, and of course a pan and a small shovel for the pan. And what about the snuffer bottle?
I don't
Rick?
know. That's questionable because they're very picky about the things you can use. We're going to use it anyway, but
Yeah.
it doesn't stand. It's not on the list saying that you can use it.
But probably it is allowed.
But not allowed anything else. No, you cannot use a pry bar to move a rock. Not allowed. You cannot use any crevicing tools to crevice with. Not allowed. You want to crevice? You better get a shovel. Also other little crevicing tools, little rake, not allowed. Pick, not allowed. Brush, hammer, not allowed. As a matter of fact, if you get caught using anything, a lot of trouble and a lot of money, up to 2,000 Franken they
Yes,
can charge you.
one guy, they catched him twice, and yeah, he have to pay it. They took all his equipment and the gold too.
Yes, they take everything
Yes.
from you. So be very careful if you're out here.
And-
Don't even have it in your bag either. If you
They
have it in your
look
bag,
everywhere. Yeah,
they do the
you
same
have to.
thing.
But no, the best way is don't use it.
Don't
You know,
bring it with.
bring it with, because they check everything.
Yes.
Your bag and everything. Maybe your camp too. I don't know.
You did most of the research on this.
Yes,
We
yes.
did an episode about it, and we get here and the laws are different.
Yeah, different laws or more laws.
I mean, this is the same,
Yeah.
but
And there's one law. If you go up the stream behind the border of Disentis, the next community calls Coralia, and there you have to pay, the foreigner have to pay 400 Schweizer Franken for 1 season, but
insane.
the local people have to pay only 100 Schweizer Franken.
Well, the ones from that city, 100, the Einheimische, what do they
From
call them?
Graubünden, yeah, the
ones
local
that were
people from
born there.
Graubünden, yeah.
No, from Kasse, what's it called? What's the name of that?
Coralia,
From Coralia, you have to pay 100.
yes.
All other Swiss people have to pay 200. But if you're a foreigner, you have to pay 400 if you're not from Switzerland. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, I say. So,
and one thing is allowed too, the metal detector. That's a new law too, from that season or the season before. Yeah.
I do have a metal detector, but the problem is there's so much junk out there that it's really hard to find. Okay, but one tip that a guy gave us today is that if you see a lot of iron popping up, heavy pieces of iron, that's a good signal. That means the gold has probably traveled right where that iron is.
The guy that we met today.
The guy down there.
The guy calls Bernd.
Bernd, yeah, really nice guy.
And something else, Tony, another guy, he came here, I don't know, it's his the 8th season that he came here. And he found a lot of gold. And he makes something very crazy.
Deep.
Yeah, deep, anyway deep. You know, once he was in 5 years ago, and the riverbed was completely dry, and he was going in the middle of the riverbed and digging a hole like 5 meters deep.
That would be around 13, 14 feet deep.
Yes,
something like that.
6 meter long and 2 meter wide. And he found 90 grams of gold. Yes.
But that's a lot of work for 90 grams of gold, man.
That's a lot of work, yeah. And now he's working on another place. He got a big hole, and what is totally crazy, he burns a rock. Burns a rock like, believe me, a rock like
big,
that
huge.
Big. But it's only one kind of rock you can burn, and because water is in the rock, and the fire makes the water cooking.
The inside of the rock?
Inside of the rock, and then he took another rock, hit it on the big one, and then it broke in, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pieces. So
it's pretty cool. I never seen that before.
No, I didn't know it.
I didn't know it either. So
then but they make it like this, I don't know, many years ago, 100, 200, 300 years ago.
The old method.
It's an old method, yeah.
Wait a minute, is fire allowed?
Yeah, a fire in the camp, maybe, so a Lagerfeuer.
Yeah, but there,
camp,
it doesn't say on the paper that you can use fire,
no.
So.
But now it's allowed because there's no law that it's not allowed.
But
maybe.
It does say that only that's allowed. There's tools.
Yeah, they say only the things what is allowed. Okay. What is not allowed, yeah. They don't say it because maybe they want make money, the government, you know.
Gotta make that
they
money.
Catch someone, it's not allowed. Or I didn't notice. Now you know, but pay.
Yeah, exactly. Terrible, terrible. So once again, if you have those kind of tools, don't even take them with you. You're probably going to get in trouble. Today we're recovering all of our muscles because we were digging really deep in another guy's hole. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? But it was
disgusting.
It was called Reiner's hole. And tomorrow we're going to go one more time and check in the different directions because we did find a little bit of gold, and see if we can find where that pay streak might be, and then try to get it. And if we don't, we're going to come down here to where the Vorderrhein and the Rhein-Medel meet and become the Vorderrhein, and dig us a new hole.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you next time.